Everyone, this is Jim with FormerlyME and FormerlyME.com. I'm here at ITSO Vegan here in the Dallas area. We're going to sample some of the items on the menu and see what this new take on a vegan menu is like here. Hey everyone, this is Jim, FormerlyME, FormerlyME.com. I'm here at ITSO Vegan in Dallas, Texas, and this menu is astonishing. I'm going to have some images throughout the video showing the menu and the ingredients in here. In fact, the executive chef is going to be explaining what's the influences in these menus, the spices, seasoning, and really what went behind all these different creations. Because again, you can see here we got a cheeseburger, a vegan cheeseburger, we have vegan nachos, chicken fried steak, even though it's not really chicken. I'm about to see what it's all about. So I'm super excited. Everything looks visually stunning. They have even fish and shrimp platter here. And so again, this is not real shrimp and it's not real fish. So it's supposed to be 100% vegan. It is, and we'll have a list of descriptions and links below for explaining what these things are. Because again, I'm still learning about the vegan lifestyle myself as I go. I know I've done it a couple months, but I'm still a novice when it comes to the different things and components of being a vegan. Oh, not to mention that I'll also be sampling the Salisbury steak and the waffle as well. So super excited to try this. So we're gonna get right to it. Going to try the shrimp first. So this looks just like shrimp, and growing up in Louisiana, I have high expectations for fried shrimp. That tastes like shrimp. Actually, it looks like shrimp. It actually really looks like shrimp. That's insane. In a word, that is insane. That is not shrimp. I think if you would have gave this to someone and didn't even tell them it was vegan, they would be surprised. All right, right out the gate, I gotta say I'm thoroughly impressed with this one. Again, if you would have told me that this was not shrimp, I'm getting some tartar sauce. If you would have told me that I was just having regular shrimp, I would have just been eating on it and not even batted an eye. So out the gate, I must say I'm very impressed. Super impressed. All right, on to the fish. So I'm going to preface that I'm usually, when I've tried any other meat substitutes that are out there in the market, being one of the last disappointments I had was the Impossible Whopper. Gotta say, I've always been underwhelmed when it comes to meat substitutes. So just want to preface everything else with that. It tastes like fish. I mean, it tastes like fish. All right, there's some sorcery going on here at ITSO Vegan, but it tastes like fish. That's a vegetable. That's a vegetable?
Yes.
What, this is jackfruit? Okay, now I've heard, shout out to Gene Labrada, who actually told me most vegan meat substitutes, the best tasting one is jackfruit. It's the first time I've ever tasted it. And I swear I'm eating fish. Wow, all right, well. if anyone watches my reviews, you know I don't hold back on my criticism. Wow. Thumbs up on the shrimp and fish. So first thing I wanted to try out the gate. Again, growing up in Louisiana, seafood is a staple. And other than, obviously it could be spiced up, but again, you could probably bring your own seasoning, spice it up more, but I get it. A lot of people aren't used to the levels of spice that some other people are used to, so, but this is outrageous. This is crazy. So, fish and shrimp, 2 thumbs up for me, so I'm thoroughly impressed. Now, burgers. Here we go. So, cheeseburgers. Everybody that knows me, follows me on social media, you know that I am a huge fan of Shake Shack. I've been to over 20-something locations around the world. In fact, Dallas has, I think, about 8+ locations. Houston's got about 5 or 6. But Shake Shack's the #1 cheeseburger in the world to me. So for me to try a plant-based burger, and I have not found any meat beef substitute yet that I could actually give even a on the fence rating to. So I'm gonna go straight to it. So I will say that the bun is a little, I don't know the right word is, so I don't want to use the wrong word, but it kind of feels like it could be softer, but it's all about the meat at the end of the day. So here it goes. And this is, all right. What is the fruit that this is supposed to be? Because
so that's pea protein base.
This is a pea protein.
Yeah, that's pea protein.
So I do.
Beetroot.
Oh, beetroot. Okay. So I do plant-based proteins as far as my protein shakes. I don't get any kind of pea protein texture. This actually looks just. I'm restricting carbs, so. It actually has the texture of beef. It has the texture, and it has, I mean, I haven't tasted any meat substitute that's been this good. This tastes like meat. I've always said that meat alternatives, unless it tastes like meat and have the texture of meat, they're not going to be successful. And this isn't like Beyond Meat or anything like that.
What is that? It's Beyond.
This is Beyond. Because I tried Beyond Meat a couple years ago and I wasn't impressed, but now I'm impressed. So they've upped their game. Yeah. Well, Beyond Meat, you're on it. So everybody else, no. This is it. This is really good. My apologies. I'm only going to eat the meat because everybody's following my 100-day challenge. You know that 1,500 calories a day, no joke. Wow, that is wow. That is, I'm gonna have to take another bite. So I'm definitely in disbelief that this is vegan. I think for all you people out there that haven't tried or have tried meat alternatives and just been underwhelmed, you got to try this. This is even more surprising than that shrimp, actually, because I actually, be honest, I didn't have high hopes for the burger. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I really was feeling like the burger, if anything was gonna let me down today, it was gonna be the burger, but I've not been let down. I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish this. Yeah. You know, Shakira's hips don't lie, my mouth doesn't lie. That is amazing. I thought the shrimp was going to be the hit out the park, but this is only my second menu item, so. Now we're going to do the mac and cheese. So is this the #1 side here?
I think the grains are #1 side, but that's up there too.
Is up there? So, what's the vegan cheese that's used in this?
Cashew.
It's cashew?
Cashew cheese.
Okay. Probably better choice because there's that one vegan cheese with a D that I don't like. So this is definitely better.
And it's made in-house.
Yeah, we make everything in-house.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, ITSO Vegan makes their cheese in-house, so that's probably why they have a leg up on the other vegan cheese alternatives. So, mac and cheese is good.
Coming to a store near you soon.
What?
Cheese coming to a store near you soon.
Oh. Okay. The chicken fried steak, and the chicken is...
That is body wheat gluten, flour, and seasoning.
It's
Seitan.
seitan. Seitan, like Satan?
No, Seitan.
Is that the devil?
Seitan.
Okay. Seitan, and it's flour and seasoning.
Yeah, body wheat gluten, you know, stuff like that.
All right, so, okay. So this reminds me of chicken fried steak at the cafeteria when I was growing up in school in Central Louisiana. It has the same crunch, which is very important. So it has a great crunch, great texture. So, and this is vegan.
That's all vegan. And
Vegan.
you know, you eat it. You're supposed to eat it like you're supposed to sop it with your biscuit and you dip it in the gravy and the mashed potato on it.
Like you did in Louisiana.
Like you did in
So
Louisiana.
I'm telling you right now, the taste is on point. Let me go ahead and do it the right way. Wow.
Yeah.
I like the seasoning on the grains. Wow. So, wow. I've been to a couple vegan restaurants in the Woodlands, Texas, and they don't hold a candle to what is here. In fact, those restaurants only have maybe two or three all vegan items on their menu, and with that, because it's mostly vegetarian items, but even with those vegan offerings, which I tried quite a few in the Woodlands, I don't want to name them, but they have nowhere near the flavor and taste that these items have, hands down, nowhere near it. Deluxe chicken fried steak is phenomenal. 2 thumbs up on this one. So I'm gonna go right to what really should have came first, which is the nachos. But I decided I was gonna save this for last. Well, actually I have a waffle still. But so these are wonton.
You also have Salisbury steak too.
Oh, it has sauce. Oh, wow. Another just comment, all the dishes here are super filling. It's a lot of food. One of my biggest complaints when you do go to a lot of healthier food options is that they're trying to be more boutique or gourmet, where it's like very small portions and you still kind of feel hungry. Each one of these meals I could see, if I was to eat the whole thing, it would completely be filling, and that's a great thing. You definitely, I think if you looked at their menu, if you bought one of everything on their menu as their menu stands right now, it's about 50, 60 bucks. And again, you could probably feed 8 people with 50 bucks, and that's phenomenal as far as pricing goes. All right, so here goes nachos. The chips, I love the texture. And that's not meat, but it tastes like meat. It's seasoned really well. You know, I can't believe it's vegan. I cannot. I can't believe this is vegan. Wow. Well, it's blowing my mind. I wish that I can fully convey what my brain cells are doing, but wow. That's some of the best nachos I've had. Wow. So, again, the bar keeps sitting raised. Wow, Salisbury steak. I don't know where I'm gonna find room, and I've only been sampling these. And is this the same as the burger? The burger?
No, it's we make a different blend.
Okay.
A different seasoning, different blend.
Okay. All right, Salisbury steak.
It's a vegan season.
Wow. Texture's on point, taste is on point. I gotta say, I'm a believer in vegan meat alternatives now. I wasn't before. So again, you can always refer to my Impossible Whopper video where I just don't like the texture, don't like the taste, but this has got the texture and the taste. And you make this in-house? So they make this in-house here in Dallas. Wow, if you are anywhere in the world, book you a plane ticket to DFW and get down here. This is blowing my mind. This is definitely really blowing my mind. The only thing I would personally add is just some onions, because that's how my foster mom used to make it. But this is just, wow. I'm sorry my vocabulary doesn't really go beyond wow and awesome, but yeah. Okay, time for the waffle. Oh, I'm getting some service, some syrup. So this butter is not butter. It is also made in-house. The butter? Oh, okay. No, it's here. So this is, I'm told this is not real butter. It tastes like butter. And it's vegan. Wow, it's definitely butter. So we get some syrup on this waffle. I've been thoroughly impressed with each meal as I went along this taste test, and I know this waffle is going to be just as good as everything else I've tried. I already know that now, because I will say it's really hard to come across a restaurant's menu that they have thorough quality and consistency, and they have definitely done it here at ITSO Vegan. Now this has flaxseed in it?
Yes, that is flaxseed.
And it's definitely finely ground because there's no coarse texture at all. This is really good. So, wow. So ITSO Vegan has knocked it out the park across everything on the menu I've sampled today. If I have to make a judgment, this is going to be a tough one. I'm a burger fan, but outside of the burger, you know, because again, I don't know, the burger still stands out. The fact that a plant-based alternative to beef now exists, and I just got to taste it, I'm a believer now. I was not a believer in plant-based meat alternatives until today. Jackfruit, I'm thoroughly impressed. It tastes like fish. It really does. But if I had to pick one dish that I would want to eat again, oh God, I don't know what it is, but the nachos and the country fried steak and 2 sides, I would probably do that again if I was to eat again. But I definitely would try the fish and shrimp again. I'd try everything here again. The country fried steak, it reminds me of me growing up in Central Louisiana. So that has, I think that's why I would have that again. In fact, that's why I saved the most of it so I could eat it later. But the nachos are tremendous. It's something about the wonton, the chips, that just brings a whole new, experience with nachos that I haven't had before. So I love it here. So ITSO Vegan. Follow their links, and social media links will be in the description below. I want to give a big thank you to the executive chef and the other owners of ITSO Vegan for having me out and allowing me to be in the restaurant. They have socially distanced, even though it's the time of Corona. They have been very responsible on health standards, so I'm only here by private invitation. So if anyone out there is going, why are you in a restaurant? Again, everything's isolated. As you can see, there's no one even around me right now as I'm shooting this. And I have a clean bill of health too. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, hit the button for notifications below. And with that, that has been Formerly Me.